Hello, I forgot to turn on my mic. Hey, lovely lady, how are you doing? Oh, are you excited as I am about today? Because I'm pretty fucking excited. Oh, hopefully everything's working. This is the first time I've ever dual streamed to YouTube and Twitch. So, I'm doing amazingly. I am so excited. Let's see here. Oh, man. I am so goddamn excited. Here, let's go ahead and switch over to actually, hold on. I managed to set up my vinyls yesterday just in time for this. Got my FNAF movie vinyls, but I am so excited. I woke up and I saw something on TikTok that might have been spoiled for me, but let's go ahead and do this right here. All right, we've got the stream here. We've got the stream. We've got a bingo right down there in the corner that we can go ahead and take part in. I'm so excited. I'm so goddamn excited. If you couldn't tell, I am a fan of FNAF. I've got the security shirt. Uh, I've got my Foxy plushie, and I've got my Freddy hoodie. FNAF means a shit ton to me. I love it. I'm actually gonna lower the music a tiny bit. Why I full screen OBS. That's not what I had. Here, let me lower the music a bit. But I am so excited. Usually Foxy lives up on my shelf behind me, but for today he's gonna be here. But I am so goddamn excited. Um, Today's a monumental day in general, but for me specifically, Final Freddy's means the world to me. I truly, truly owe a lot to the franchise. So, oh man, I am just so scared. Here, I'll lower the volume a bit more. By the way, please let me know how the volume is. If I'm a bit too loud, if the desktop audio is a bit too loud, by all means let me know. I haven't streamed in a while, probably since last 2v8. So, but I am so excited. But yeah, I am very tired. I got I literally got 2 hours of sleep. I'm so exhausted right now. Um, I'm so tired, but I am so excited. It's a shame that Paulie's gonna be missing this. I don't know if he'll be able to watch anyone's streams. I did let him know that I'd be live if he wanted to watch, but oh man, I'm so excited. I'm so goddamn excited. Oh man. Yeah, this is my first time dual streaming to Twitch and YouTube. So I've got both chats up. If you see me looking up, I'm looking at my other monitor with my chats. Oh man. So again, I've got a bingo card right there at the bottom. So what do I got in that bingo? Let me pull it up on the bigger screen for myself. All right, so we've got FNAF Cosmetic Collection. Oh, this is our free spot, Dead by Daylight, right here. We've got the FNAF Cosmetic Collection. We've got the Living Tombstone. So I'll explain what I mean for everything. So FNAF Cosmetic Collection, that obviously means like, hey, we're gonna be getting like a whole group of cosmetics for FNAF related to it. Living Tombstone is if there's any type of mention Living Tombstone or any inclusion. The YouTube stream is a bit laggy. Hopefully it doesn't keep lagging. If it does, I'll switch over to Twitch. But we've got cosmetics from the FNAF movie specifically, Phantom animatronic power, an announcement for more prestige rewards, an announcement that the chapter is going to be releasing on June 17th. The survivor is Mike Schmidt. at least 2 licensed chapters on the roadmap. I think that's kind of a gimme, but you never know. Elvira, something for Elvira, either her as a survivor or a mention of her like coming into the game, something like that. Something involving I or he always comes back, whether that's like a mention from them presenting or the name of one of his perks or powers, stuff like that. If it is Springtrap, Survivor coming with the killer is original. An announcement of part 2 of the dating sim. A fire axe power. Maurice missing is tied to the FNAF release. The Regular Sauce cosplay appearance. He's if you don't know, Regular Sauce is the person that has come in to do the like a lot of the cosplays for Steel Wool. Also, welcome him, RTY. Could be a stretch, but I think it's FNAF collab. Maybe. You never know. Twitch drops. They announced that there's going to be Twitch drops coming with the killer Springtrap. There's a new game from the world of Dead by Daylight, kind of like Frank Stone. The killer has a jump scare mechanic. That they announced the PTB is May 20th. They announced there's a new map. If they say the phrase "pretty good job so far" or anything along those lines, and if there is a new survivor with this, those are the things on my bingo card. We will have to see. We'll have to wait and see. But how is everyone doing this morning? Is everyone excited? We've got 10 minutes. 10 minutes until the start of their stream. Hopefully the YouTube live stream works and doesn't screw up like Nintendo's did. I truly, truly hope it doesn't bork out. Sorry, I got a message from Polly real quick. Yeah, unfortunately, Polly will not be able to make it. He is with family, but I'm hoping everyone is doing well today. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm so goddamn excited. Yeah, by all means, let me know if the audio and stuff is fine throughout this. I'll lower this a tiny bit more. But yeah, oh my God. I've been waiting for this day. Ever since Michael Myers got announced for a killer in Dead by Daylight, I've been championing for Dead by Daylight to be in this game. I've been championing for it. Also, for some reason, my camera thing froze, but that's fine. I don't need it to be circling. It's fine. As long as everything else is working, then we're good. But I've championing this for almost 9 years now. I've been in the Dead by Daylight community since its beta. I've been a fan of FNAF since 2014. This is something that people have been saying that it wouldn't happen, it wouldn't fit, etc., etc. And here we are. 7 minutes away from seeing this. Man, can you believe it? How far we've come, man. It's crazy. It's crazy to think. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe that we're gonna be here. Man, I'm probably gonna cry during this. Just gonna let you all know. This means so much to me. So, if you don't want to see a grown man cry, you could tune away. But oh man, I can't believe we're finally here. We are finally here. We're finally at this moment in time. I can't believe it, man. I can't. It's been so long, man. My dream IP is finally in this goddamn game. God, I'm already like starting to tear up. Like it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen now. Ah, man. I hope that that it's what everyone wants. I know people don't super like FNAF and aren't super happy that's gonna be in this, but you know what? Everyone gets something in Dead by Daylight. So, oh man. All right, we got 5 minutes. 5 minutes. We're almost there. All right. So for those of you who don't know, we've got the scheduling for their stream. They're going to be going over the roadmap for the next year, leading up to the 10-year anniversary. Then we've got quality of life changes being announced, and then we've got the reveal for the Dead by Daylight chapter. We've got a cosmetic collection reveal, which is most likely going to be FNAF, but it could be something completely different. You never know. And then there is build your own chapter, which I'm not sure what that is. We're gonna have to wait and see. But oh my god, damn! Oh my god, the DBD posted 20 minutes ago on their Instagram story the massive line going into the theater at PAX. Oh, by all means, if anyone that's watching wants to give a shout of what they're hoping comes with this chapter, by all means let me know. For me, I'm hoping the Clear Springtrap. I'm fine if we don't get a survivor, but it would be really cool if we got one. And I want a map, and I would love it if it's an amalgamation of the different pivotal locations in the FNAF series. So we'll have to see. Also, for anyone watching, whether now or in the future, if you're not super familiar with Five Nights at Freddy's, I do have a video going up live right after this stream, most likely at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, explaining the franchise and giving a brief explanation of each game, or each mainline game, I should say, because I don't go over the like like the FNAF world or the beat 'em up stuff. But by all means, if you guys want, check out that video after this. We'll have to see. But oh my god, I'm freaking out, man. Like I I couldn't fall asleep. I was too excited and too nervous. Oh, all right. Once this song ends, I'm gonna go ahead and up the volume for this in full screen, and we're gonna be ready for this. We're gonna be ready. Oh, also, my apologies for the YouTube stream for starting late. Again, first time dual streaming to YouTube. The dual stream did not want to work. It did not want to connect. It was a pain in the ass. It took me like 10 minutes to fix this, but it should be working now fully, so we should be fine. But all right, here we go. Again, let me know if the audio is too loud for y'all for the stream. It might actually be, so let me lower it a tiny bit here. But again, for anyone watching, let me know if their stream audio is too loud. If you can't hear it, or if you can't hear me over it, I'll go ahead and balance it. But oh, we are here. We are here. I also have OBS at the ready to like get rid of the bingo card overlay right here in case something important's in that corner. But oh my god, a minute and a half left, folks. A minute and a half. Are you ready, Foxy? Okay. Also, I should probably do this real quick. Just in case, so my buddies. All right, 50 seconds. 50 seconds. So actually, well, 45. 40 seconds. Sorry, I looked up at my stream and forgot the delay. Oh my God, it's okay. Here we go. 30 seconds, everyone. 30 seconds. Oh my God. 20 seconds. All right, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Hello? Behavior? They're leaving me on the edge of the seat. I'm just gonna check Twitch real quick. No, it's the same on Twitch. Okay. Really? You're gonna leave me in suspense, behavior? You're gonna do that to me? Really, behavior? Come on. Oh my God. Okay, here we go. All right, let me know if the audio is fine or not.
This might be the best one yet. Did it say game mode? Everybody run! A very strong focus on quality of life.
I found Dead by Daylight and instantly it became a home.
Thank you, thank all of you.
The quality and bitrate seems a bit off. That just might be that thing, though, but... Okay, here we go. Hey, there they are! There they are.
Hi. Hello.
Ooh, they're a little quiet.
Folks, we got a show for you. They're still coming.
Again, please let me know how the audio is, if you guys can hear it okay.
There's still room. Pyramid heads at the back there.
Oh, wow.
Hi.
Oh, look at the little Springtrap hat.
So in the biz,
Oh my
they call
God.
that a hype trailer. Seems that it worked. I felt pretty hype coming out of that. Thank you, everybody, for joining us today for Dead by Daylight's 9th anniversary live stream spectacular from PAX East in Boston, Massachusetts.
Claps all around. Oh, look at that unknown. Jesus. That's
This
horrifying.
is one of my favorite events every year, but I haven't been here for a good decade. What's happening? I don't. Oh, is the unknown? Is the unknown here?
That's terrifying.
It's a great event. I used to live in Boston, Massachusetts. But for some reasons out of our control, we haven't come for a number of years.
Yeah.
There was a global
It's been a
thing that
while.
happened.
It has been a long time.
But yeah, PAX has always been very special
Yeah.
for us.
Oh.
It's not only is it an amazing place to be, it's just awesome to be with our people here. But it's where it all began for us, right?
It is.
9 years ago, we had the
9
smallest
years.
little boot you can get in the corner there, and then we showed our little game to people. We didn't have much back then. We were a team of 30 people. We had a dream. We had stars in our eyes.
Look at that. Wowzers.
Wow,
Oh,
look at that
Jiminy
vintage,
Tilliker.
that vintage image. Holy
But we
crap!
had this little gem of a game, this strange
On Twitch, your camera's
asymmetrical
covering his face.
multiplayer game where 4 people are trying to escape a
Unfortunately,
nightmare while someone is trying
That's
to
just
murder
what's gonna
them all.
happen.
And somehow it
I'm not- I
resonated.
don't wanna-
People understood what we were bringing, and
I mean, there's the ad right there. So hold on,
It
give me a
worked
second.
Indeed. And you know what? We dove right into it. If no one knows, you should be ashamed. But this man right here, his name is Matt Cote,
me a second
our
here.
head of partnerships on Dead by Daylight.
Oops, wrong thing.
And my name's Eric Pope. I'm the community director
Ah.
on Dead by Daylight, and I'm very happy you're here.
Here, we're gonna have to do this.
So as Matt was saying, PAX specifically is very important to DBD. And Matt, I don't know if you know this, we've gone back to the archives, not those archives, our archives. We've gone back to our archives. Calm
Okay.
down. And we found
that
a little
better?
clip of Matt from the very first one. So why don't we roll that?
How many killers, how many survivors are you hoping to add? A lot
Holy
more,
crap!
or-
Look at this vintage.
Yes, many, many more. The idea has always been when you start the game, you don't know who you're up against, you don't know what powers are going to be facing you, you don't know which map you're going to be in, and the other survivors, you don't know what abilities and perks and whatnot they're going to bring.
that's crazy.
Wow.
That is pretty
Not
goddamn
sure
crazy.
what was up with my eyebrows back then.
Let's have a hand for Matt's eyebrows. 2016 eyebrows were very bushy. I love
Okay,
it.
there we go.
So I like to think
very welcome,
the team
lovely lady.
delivered on what you said, and now we are in a place where we have 38 killers. 38 survivors, 45. Jesus, I have it backward. 38 killers, 45 survivors, and
insane.
a billion perks.
Yep, it's
About a
it's
billion
turned into a
perks.
huge game.
And so many really, really awesome licenses that came to join us over the years.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I think you have always said it's kind of a love letter to the 70s and 80s horror movies that we all love. What really kicked it off on the partners
Halloween,
licensing
Michael
side
Myers.
was Mr. Michael Myers.
Hey,
right?
Infected, how are you
Halloween.
doing today? It's a big
There
monumentous
are a few
day.
here, I believe. Halloween
Also,
was the very first
lovely
that we
lady,
brought
is
in,
the audio fine?
some
Can you hear them
legends of
good over
horror.
me? I did.
Many more
Don't
followed
really give a
after
fuck
that.
about Overwatch.
Yeah, Leatherface, Chucky.
They lost
Alien,
me after all the
Ghostface,
bad shit
Stranger
that they did.
Ash from
Right,
Evil Dead.
perfect. Good
And
to know.
on and on.
Yes, and on it rolls.
Yeah,
I saw the
big
collab at Street
milestones for
Fighter.
us was
Good for them,
probably, like,
cool.
Silent Hill.
But I
Silent
quit
Hill was
Overwatch.
the very first time we had a
while
video
ago.
game chapter,
I'm not gonna be
and
playing
for
it.
us, it meant quite a lot because
Unless
Silent
they
Hill
bring
and
back
Resident
story
Evil
mode. But
specifically
Silent
were
Hill,
games that
man, first video game
inspired a lot of us
collab
on
they
the
had.
team to make video games, right? They were with us when we were young, and
Great
being able
game.
to work with
Got
these
my.
people to
You
create
can see
something
my
in our
statues.
game
Got my
that
chart,
they
my
were proud
Cheryl,
of,
got
that
my
they
pyramid
thought their
head.
fans would
Got
enjoy
the games
was
behind
so
me.
validating
Yeah,
and-
Resident
and
Evil
humbling,
as well.
honestly.
We should do
Thank
more
you,
with them, I
Infected.
think.
I appreciate it.
Yes.
I'm just saying, that's my opinion. Just a guy with opinion. I just realized, by the way, I want to apologize to this half of the room because I'm just looking over here at Matt.
It's okay, I'm looking at them.
Hi. Yeah, you get Matt's face,
I wish
which
I
is
was
better
here.
in the
I wish
end
I was in
anyway.
that
Or you can look me
auditorium.
up there. Sorry. So yeah, iconic licenses, Matthew. It's a nice segue actually to our show today. We've add another or some.
Yes.
FNAF.
Well, then let's, without further
Evil
ado,
villain art.
Yeah, what are
dive
we
into
going to
the
talk
run
about
of
today?
show to tell you what we're actually going
right.
to talk about instead of Matt and I
Okay.
just rambling.
What is
so
the
if you want to put
roadmap?
that up on the screen, we're going to kick things off whenever you want with
here's the run of show.
Jose and
There it is.
Justin to talk about the upcoming content
Choose your own
roadmap,
chapter is interesting.
as well as quality of life updates.
Stop it.
Oh my God.
After that,
After
Dave
so
and I
long,
will
FNAF
be
is
back
here.
to give you more details on the next chapter, which is, of course, Five Nights at Freddy's.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
What?
What?
I'm sweating.
They said it could never happen.
They said we should
Yep,
do
people
it.
said
We're
it
doing
would
it.
never happen and that it doesn't belong.
Doing it live. After that, we've
I don't
got
know what the
fan
audience is
favorite
saying.
Rosalie to introduce you to some amazing upcoming collections that are coming to the game.
Yeah, it's not
And
going to
then
get
my
a clap
favorite,
because we care about
Dave,
FNAF.
no shame on you.
No,
Dave is coming back after that, and he's going to tell you about another one of our original chapters that we're going to do that has a major twist.
it's a little
to it.
spoiled on the picture right there. It says
Yep.
choose your own chapter, but just pretend
Oh, so it
you
is
don't know
okay. So it is what I
Pretend
thought.
you-
It's like a
you
choose
can't
your own
read.
adventure type thing for the
So
chapter.
I think that's enough. We can
Okay.
get things rolling now.
A lot of people thought it was
Matt.
going to
Just
be
What?
be
just
licenses,
gonna
but
leave
no.
now.
Well, but
They're
he's
never
going to
gonna
come
do
back. Don't worry,
license
Matt.
I'll be
holders
back.
for
Matt's
that.
not done with the show by a long shot. Thank you, Matt.
Have fun.
And now we'll welcome Justin Brown and Jose Ramos.
All right. We're gonna see what's
Welcome,
coming for
guys.
the next year,
Hello.
for the 10th year
Hello, everyone.
of Dead by Daylight.
Jose is our executive producer on Dead by Daylight. He's a vice president as well, for people who care about that sort of thing. Justin is our senior director of product management. If you don't know what that means, he cares a ton about the game, actually. He's kind of one of the main people that my team talks to from the community team to help make changes happen.
Oh
in
my
the game.
God,
And so
I
that's
am
why they're
so
here, because
nervous.
yes, we have the content roadmap that we're going to talk about, which is cool and new stuff, but also, more importantly,
Oh,
to me,
no, an
quality
ad?
of life. The quality of life initiative.
Here,
doesn't
I'll let
happen
the
in
ad
these
run
days.
since you're gonna be
Yes,
talking about the roadmap
Absolutely.
and stuff.
It is one way to do my very first live stream, so that's pretty amazing.
Because I also don't have any snoozes
Thank you. Thank
for this
you.
ad.
I think
I just saw that, so
I will tell my kids that there were 12,000
apologies.
people also. That's something like that. So yeah, as you said, I think we want to give you a sneak peek of our content roadmap leading us to the 10th year.
at least it's starting
anniversary,
now and not when they
which
show the
is crazy
chapter.
just to say it. We will also give you an update on our quality of life efforts. As you mentioned, something incredibly important for us, hopefully for you, and we'll make sure to give you all the details.
Yes, of course. And before we dive in, I just want to give a quick shout out, a thank you to the incredible Dead by Daylight team back home.
I might
It's
have a
because of their
playtest
hard work
soon, and if I
passion that we're
do,
able to
I'm gonna be
deliver this
thanking the
content and this
developers
quality,
like for this.
year after year.
Shout out to the DBD team. Watching while they work, I hope. So,
Or was that the ad?
sorry, that's loud. I told everyone.
was it
get a
saying that the
quiet-
ad finished
quiet
playing?
mic. I'm very loud.
I'm not sure.
Why don't we talk about some of the
If,
highlights?
if
of the
ads
past
were
year,
playing,
Jose,
thank
real
you for
quickly?
the
Yeah,
for the
sure.
compliment infected.
So a lot.
We're going
of
to the
highlights,
roadmap.
Of course, I think the main focus was to bring things that you have waited for many, many, many years. I think the main one, of course, is 2v8. So bringing 2v8 to life was
which
something
is
that
very fun. We
really
need
wanted
more
to
game modes
achieve.
though.
Cross progression is
Less
something that
saturation.
also you waited for a very long time, and that now you can have. From a content standpoint, I think between Vecna,
That's already
Dracula,
8-12.
Killer with a Dog, but also the very
Killer
most
with a
recent
Dog.
chapter that we released with Tokyo Ghoul was one of the most popular chapter ever. Really,
Oh, yeah,
that we
he's
have
at a
had, and,
30%
It was
pick
quite
rate.
amazing for us.
And I
It-
think you're a big anime fan, so you probably felt.
Yeah, and honestly, not only that,
Oh, there
but
we go.
the
There's
way
the
we
ad.
managed to bring the anime into the art sale of DBD, I think the team made really an amazing job. Yeah, that was really, really cool.
Shout out to our anime fans.
I do
Many
love
of
me
them.
some anime.
Our anime fans in Boston, Massachusetts. Thank you for indulging me.
But also, you know, this chapter gave us a chance, an excuse to travel to Japan for the first time in a very long
Yeah.
time. It was long overdue. I think Dave, Matt, and the rest of the team spent really quality time with them, and that's really
Yeah.
what we
Yeah, I
want
mean,
to do
yeah,
a bit
that-
more,
that's-
you know,
that's where this
spending
is
time
happening at.
with our community, going
doing
to
their
events
anniversary
like
live
this
stream at
one,
PAX.
and more to come. We were in Scotland
It is
recently.
pretty crazy.
We were in Sao Paulo for Gamescom, LATAM just last week, and again, we will be there in more events to come.
Yeah, and to not confuse you, actually, we did release another chapter after Tokyo Ghoul just this week.
Yeah,
with
Aurela.
the unshakable EMT Aurela Rose, which is very cool.
Fantastic survivor, by the way. Not a huge fan of her perks, but I love her design.
And
A really
though I
good
imagine
survivor.
most of you have seen it already, we're still going to take just a minute to watch her amazing trailer. So,
It is very well animated. It's very well animated. Yeah, Tokyo Ghoul was the recent killer chapter. It's Kaneki, and then with skin that makes him Rize. He is the most picked killer at the moment. He has like almost a 30% pick rate. And so I've been kind of avoiding playing as him because there's been so many Tokyo. There's been so many Kanekis and just ghouls in general.
This cannot possibly be real.
Yeah, he came out last month, and then Aurela came out this week on Tuesday.
My name is Aurela. I'm here to help.
Which is why we're not getting PTB.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
We got to
Kaneki
do,
taken after the
a lot
events of the
fun
final episode of
teasers,
season 1.
for Arella, so it was really cool to see people kind of fall in love with her before they even knew who she was.
She's a good
So,
character.
we
I
know
like Arella a
people
lot.
like teasers. We've heard
She's a
that,
very
so
nice
we're gonna
character.
Try to keep doing more teasers in the future. So
Yes, please
Thank
do more
you.
teasers, please.
And one last thing about Arella, actually, I think you see it on the screen right now.
This is a great
Very,
cause.
very,
If I
very
had
happy we're
the
able to
funds
do this.
to,
We're
I would
running a
buy
charity
these.
initiative right now.
But
based
all my
on
money's
Arella,
going to FNAF, so
with the Saint Justine Foundation in Montreal, they help sick kids. So it's running already in game. It's going until the 27th of May. All you have to do, if you haven't already, is purchase one or both
good
of
cause.
those beautiful outfits.
I would definitely
in the
say
game.
buy those cosmetics if you
With
haven't.
Orc-Cells, please.
Very good
Orc-Cells.
cause.
And
They disabled
and
the
all 100%
iridescent
of that
shards,
proceeds
so
are
you
going
can't
to
use
that
iridescent
amazing
shards on it
foundation,
until
which was important
this
to
is
us. It's a
over.
local one in Montreal.
Klappa.
Thank you. We actually have a twist coming up in that campaign, too. Stay tuned. Arella
Really?
marks the last release of the Year 9 calendar.
Also,
So we're gonna dive
Matthew
in
Cote
now to
didn't
the
say
Year
pretty good
10
job so far,
calendar,
right?
Justin.
Right, chat?
That's right, and this is the time when I try to bite my tongue and not give you guys any
But yes,
spoilers.
clappers.
Sorry.
Oh, here we go. Here's the
I will
roadmap.
say we have 5 chapters.
June
3 will be
2025 licensed
licensed,
chapter.
2 will be
New killer, new
original.
map.
Of course, the next
no new
chapter,
Survivor.
You guys already
No
know, is
Survivor.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
No Survivor. That's a shame. Wait, but a licensed chapter, 2 survivors
It's a
after
killer
that.
and a map, but Dave and Matt are going to be up to talk way more about that. Just
Holy
after
shit.
us. We're going to follow that up
2
with
licensed
another licensed
survivors.
chapter that will feature 2 iconic survivors.
With a rift.
I won't reveal who they are today, but you guys are going to love
So,
it for sure.
only killer
And
and
then
map,
finally,
I'm
we're
fine
gonna
with that.
end the summer with an original chapter, the first one of the year. It's going to be on one of our favorite themes, which is folklore, Asian horror folklore specifically. It is going to be one of the most
Ooh.
gruesome chapters we've ever released, so we cannot wait to get it into your
And
hands.
then a rift, a
It's
licensed
messy, it's
chapter in
gory.
November
Very
with a new
messy.
killer and 2 new survivors.
We will close out the year with one big licensed
shit.
chapter with not 1 but 2 survivors.
Holy fuck.
And the last
what
one
could
is
that
actually
be?
very interesting. It's a very special chapter.
With
You
a new
see there's
realm.
no killer in there, and that's because there will be a survivor, but also a new realm that
Battle
we know
passes.
you're
Rifts are
going to
battle
love.
passes.
I wish I could spoil more. It's not yet there, but we will talk about it in the future.
Holy
And
crap.
there will also be a twist on an existing killer. So the point also of this is because killer requires so much effort, we again want to give enough space and room to the team to
Okay,
be
so
able
no
to work on
survivor,
those
no Mike
quality of
Schmidt.
life
I kind of had a
elements.
feeling,
It's very important
considering
for
there's
us that,
been
you
no
know, we
like
kind of focus on that.
Yes, which thank you for the
concrete look for
wonderful segue,
for
Jose.
humans.
So
Really,
for some of
for
you,
most
of course,
humans,
the
so-
content is what drives you and excites you. The new content that comes to DBD.
All right, so
But, I
it's
also think
gonna be.
for a
We
lot
are
of
getting
you
a
and
map
myself
for
included
FNAF.
who, you know,
I'm so
talk to the
happy.
Community every day.
I'm
the
so
quality
happy.
of the game, the quality of health of the game is just as important as the new stuff. So that's what we're going to talk about now.
So I don't
like
have
I
to
said
split my
earlier, I'm
blood
really
points.
psyched
That's
that
at least
this is
good.
being prioritized, as Jose just
No Mike
mentioned.
Schmidt,
We've been,
no
taking a
no
decision here and
Charlie,
there to
no
adjust
Gregory.
The schedule of the year's releases based around doing more work on quality of life.
We're probably gonna get skins for
So,
survivors though. But
Jose, why don't you take it away?
this is a stacked year. Looks
So
like
again, success of DBD is
I
about the
like-
community.
2
and so this
licensed
year what we
chapters,
really
both
want
of
is
them
to
with licensed survivors.
all
What
that
could it be?
feedback, to have more conversation than ever, to apply that
Maybe. I'm
feedback
hoping
and
it's
to
amalgamation of
improve
the different
overall
locations.
experience
We'll
of
see. We
DBD.
will see right
The thing that
after
we're
they talk
going
about
to
quality
show
of
with
life.
some
So
details
they're
that
going to be
we have
showcasing
made
the
great
FNAF
progress,
chapter.
But that doesn't mean that we're
That's
not
literally
going
the
to
next
meet some
chapter. That's what they're
hiccups.
talking
last
about, the new
release that we
killer
just
and
had,
map.
We know has brought bugs on some of the killers, and that's something that we want to react very quick on. There is a lot more to come.
Oh yeah, there's
Again,
a kill
we are going
switch
to
today.
give
They
a lot of
tweeted out
details.
today that they kill
Yeah, and
switched
just
a
to
lot
mention
of
on, this
things,
week's release,
especially
with a
Nemesis.
little Rocky,
Somebody's
we are
recording on
holding
their
our
3DS.
hot fix schedule a couple extra days so we can get more fixes into it.
Goated.
Still coming
Goated.
next week, hoping to
All
fix
right,
as
let me
many
pull
of
up my
the-
bingo card.
the
Did we get
bumps in the
anything?
road that we ran across with this week's release.
So we are getting 2 licensed
course,
chapters on
and
the roadmap.
If you've watched the live streams over the last couple of years, this is the moment when I would usually tell you about the 4 pillars we based our roadmap on. But this year, we're doing things differently. It's all around one central North
We are getting a
Star,
new map.
which is to make sure that
No
Dead
new
by Daylight
survivor
is
with
respecting
this
our players'
chapter.
time. And so all of our focus is really
So these two,
about
we're not
delivering
gonna
on
get that.
promise to you guys as the players.
Yes.
We're not
and,
gonna get
actually,
that
I
one
wanna mention,
either,
We've already
the
started rolling
Survivor's
out the quality
mic.
of life stuff. The first feature, major feature of it was the Abandoned feature, which went out last release. It was pretty well received. We got also a lot of great feedback on how
All
we
right,
can
so
tweak
3
it to
spots
be
that we
even better.
can't get
So it's
marked off
been
for
a cool
bingo.
way to kick off the initiative with a big feature that helps to address some issues.
Of course, and the most recent release, I mean,
Oh,
despite
man.
some of the issues that you know are already there, we did fix
If you
some
can't tell,
critical
I'm very
issues. The skill
anxious.
check release window, which had been sort of a plague for a long time, finally resolved. The unhook spam
Flag.
exploit resolved.
I caught that.
We also finally added perk previews, which we had tested a long time ago. Not to be confused with seeing your Survivor teammates perks, which is something we'll do later in the year as well. And then
Hey,
the
thank
sort
you.
of controversial quest
Thank
system.
you.
We do plan
Hey,
on
what's up, Kamori?
monitoring that.
Yeah.
The intention is never to make it more grindy. In
Thank
fact, it should be
you
the
for
opposite, if
letting
anything.
us see
So we're
their
gonna look at the
preview
numbers, we're
in
gonna
the
see if there's
future.
tweaks we have to
Super
make on
happy
the
about
quest
that.
system. But we're really happy that you can finally make progress on more than one quest in a match. In addition
Very happy with
to
that. How you
removing
doing,
that
my guy?
awkward pain point you've probably all experienced where you load into a match.
We
and then
haven't
say,
seen the reveal
"Oh,
yet.
no, I
It's
already
coming right
completed
after
my
this."
last quest. Now I can't make any progress on any quest in this match.
No
that's finally
survivor,
removed and
only
resolved with
killer.
This new quest system.
Cool. So we've got an asset we can put up on the screen to help us for
Oh.
the next section.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Here
So
we go.
A bunch of stuff in that screen. I'm not going to
quality
go
life stuff.
through it all, but a few ones that I really want to
Bullet point,
highlight is everything
bulk
you
spending,
see
custom
in
game
blue. So
improvement,
in green is what we have
game
released.
go
In blue
next.
is what is going to actually be released just in June. So very
Okay,
soon around
that's
the
a lot.
corner.
Spawn rules,
A
map
few,
offering balance,
A few ones that I
purvey
wanted
bots,
to highlight.
padding
One is,
body
for
blocks,
example, the
prevention, go
gamma
next,
setting.
gamma.
We know that it
All
can
right,
be tough.
okay. We now have
when it comes to
dates,
the darkness
June.
level of some map, and being able, especially for console players, to be able to deal with those gamma settings is again
got
going to
June.
go a long way. The go next prevention is quite important. Encouraging survivors to not give up at first hook is really something that we want to fix and
Yes,
improve.
please, please.
And one last one, sorry, that I
At
wanted
least
to
let us
discuss a
like
bit
die
more in
if you,
details. It's a
there's 2
build
survivors
blood
left,
point
including
spending.
yourself.
I was watching
So
the
that
stream
you
of
can let them
the
get,
stream of one of my favorite
patch.
content creators just a few days ago with the release of Orella. She was super excited, saved millions and dozens of millions of blood points. And it takes a while. It takes a long time.
It
to
does.
spend those
I've
blood
got
points.
10
being
million
able
saved. That's
spend
gonna
them
take
in
me
a
legit
matter
an
of few
hour to
seconds
spend.
Is, I think, again, a small
So,
step for DBD. Massive
This is
leap
all coming in
for
June. So
DBD
this
players
might
for
come with
sure.
the FNAF
This
chapter.
is how we find out I'm not your favorite content creator. Wow.
Harsh, bro. It was obviously me. The favorite content creator was obviously me.
I've had a few people come to the booth here at PAX just talking about the bulk blood point spending too. So glad that that's almost here.
Almost
That's
there.
good.
Oh yeah, and no,
We need
actually there's another
bulk
one
blood
which
point
is
spending.
custom game improvements. So this one is actually for me a
That's
cool
also,
story. Is,
please.
we had
Custom match, yeah.
custom
It's just-
matches.
can you move the mic? You move the mic when you talk. I want to make sure everyone hears Jose. Custom match improvements.
Custom match improvement. Yes, we had a really great conversation.
we
with
need custom game
tournament
improvements, man.
organizers, with some content creators, in order to understand what they
Make
really want.
recording stuff so much easier if we got
and
like
the list was really
like,
good, but then
theater
we
modes
asked,
and
but
stuff like
what
that.
is the top priority that we have? Because we want to make sure that we will be quick to deliver on this, and we have identified those. And they wanted to move from 1 spectator slot to 5 spectator slots. They wanted to have hotkeys to be able to shift pretty easily from one player to another.
Yes,
and we are going to
yes,
bring those things
yes.
right into this
Update
June,
the spectating
release as well.
experience,
So happy to go
please.
fast
That'd
on
be
this one.
great.
And of course, that's not where we're going to end with custom match. That's just what we're delivering in June.
Hallelujah,
In the future,
bro.
throughout the year,
Getting
we're going
more
to add
for it.
more
So
customization
happy about
options to
that.
custom match, including the ability to start selecting limited time event
I'm hot.
modes in custom
Very
match
hot.
specifically,
Yes!
which will be very cool.
Yes,
what about 2v8?
bro.
Can that be
yes.
a custom
And-
match too?
Yes, it will include 2v8 in
Oh
custom.
yeah.
Dude, hell yeah. Massive W. Massive
Dave
W,
liked that
bro.
one. Or maybe that was Matt. So we
That's-
built
that
this
is a huge
list.
W right there.
My team got to be really involved in building this list based on your feedback.
That's something that we've been asking for
community over
so
years,
long.
Some of these things. And we're going to continue doing that. So continue giving us your feedback, even as they release, like the abandoned
there's-
feature. We know you
there's
don't
ninth
get it one and
anniversary
done. We
merch
wanna
already in the shop for
iterate
Dead by
and make them
Daylight.
as good as they can be. So keep that up.
Thank
It's
you,
not
Pauly,
just lip
for
service. Your feedback is super,
doing
super
that.
important. So thank you for that. And now phase 2. We've already talked about stuff that
There's a
people
lot.
generally
There's a lot
know
of
about.
anniversary merch.
Now we
okay.
can get into the
All
second
right,
half
phase
of our
2.
Quality of Life
A
initiative.
lot of stuff is important
Yeah,
too.
of course. And so phase 2 is meant to take us through to the end of the year and even beyond. And we are going to deliver a little bit more than we had even previously communicated on. So I guess I'll give it to Jose to tell us a bit more.
Yes.
Oh,
So the
okay.
first thing that you can see on the screen, all the measures that we want to take in order to improve camping, slugging, tunneling, we will actually give you more details in the coming weeks and in the coming months. We want to do it right. It's something that we want to carefully craft, and we want to also discuss more with our community and our content creators to
Yeah.
make sure, again, we do
It
right.
is needed. I
There is
mean,
things like the keyboard and mouse support. That we are
I
going to
understand
bring
slugging
actually
and
in the
tunneling
summer,
when you need pressure, but not like
along
when you're at
with
5
balance
gens, man.
changes for map and keys that you are going to give us more details on.
Right. So map and
Definitely
keys
need
for the
it. Map
longest
and keys
time we've
definitely
had
need
5
it.
survivor items, of which only 2, maybe 3 have felt relevant. There's been
Yep.
these 2
Yep.
sort of
Slugging is when you're left on the
semi-relevant
floor,
map and key
kind of like a
items for a long
slug,
time.
to crawl
We
and
wanted
stuff
to
like
give
that.
survivors a big update. We always update killers. We don't do a lot
Yeah,
for
like
survivors.
we've only used
We're gonna
flashlights,
change
toolboxes,
that.
medkits.
Maps
So
are going to change to be basically a consumable version of Windows of Opportunity, if you can imagine that, which is very cool. And then keys are going to focus on revealing the killer's aura. They will still open the hatch, and there's also going to be some new gameplay related to the
so
chests.
the add-ons are going to be like base then for the maps
Ooh.
and keys. That's
Ooh, people
interesting.
like
This
that.
next one's also going to be an ooh.
Yeah, I guess so. So, in addition to bug fixes, there's a bunch of things we're super excited to tackle. The
That's
first,
fascinating,
probably the
okay.
biggest, is an MMR revamp. We've been hearing you guys
Yes,
complain
I
about
fucking
it for a
hate the
long
MMR.
time.
I've
We
told
really
the
wanna
devs straight
focus
up,
on
I
making
don't
sure that
like the MMR. Get rid of it.
Takes into account the actions you take in a game and how you play. As
Wow,
opposed to the current
it's crazy
black and
that I
white
didn't
survive and
already.
kill.
That's
gonna be a really
amazing.
big change coming to
Wow.
MMR. We've heard it.
Fucking
We're excited
idiots.
to deliver that. We're going to
MMR revamp, people.
The revamp I want is just them removing it.
If you don't know what that means, it's matchmaking ranking.
If I was in this odd tournament, I would have absolutely just yelled, "Just remove it!"
For the first time ever, in
I don't
an
want
update,
MMR
We're going to
in this
introduce
game,
a new
man.
survivor item this summer, which will be very cool. Rate and decor.
Oh,
It'll be exciting.
really?
Of course, we're bolstering our anti-cheat measures because that's always a problem. We're going to start showing you queue
Good.
time, estimated
Good.
queue time, which we don't do right now. Which will be great this summer.
Estimated queue time would be great. Other games do that, so
And
that'd
as
be
much as
something
we all
so
love
good to have.
2v8, we all know that there's one very, very, very big problem with 2v8, and that's how
Killer
long
queues.
you have to wait as a killer to get into a match.
Yes.
12, 13, 14 minutes.
Oh yeah,
sometimes.
there's plenty of
Not
cheaters
on
in
the
Dead by
next
Daylight.
iteration,
Infected.
but the one coming in
Tons.
the summer, we're going to introduce a play while you queue feature. So you can queue up as killer. While
Thank
you're queued
you.
up as killer, you can play
Thank
matches as
you.
survivor
Oh
in
my
2v8.
God,
While you wait,
yes.
it'll hold your spot in line. You come back to
Yes.
the lobby, and you're ready to queue up as your killer. So
Thank
you don't have
you.
to just sit there and look at the lobby screen for 12, 13, 14 minutes.
Hallelujah. So now
Just a
when
note
me
on
and
that,
Polly
that's
play
coming
killer,
very soon.
when me and Polly play killer, we can play survivor matches and then get into a killer match. I'm looking
It's
at you,
coming very
Polly.
soon, but not
Looking
in
at
the
you.
next iteration of 2v8, which is even ultra soon. So the next 2v8.
That is
Just
great.
so your
That is great.
expectations are set. Okay, one last thing. We do need to wrap it. I got the wrap it up signal about 5 times.
Oh yeah,
now.
absolutely. Wrap it up. We need
if
FNAF.
you're a
Come on.
content creator in the audience,
Yes,
we also have
me.
some quality of life for you. We are overhauling the Dead by Daylight creator program completely.
Okay. Okay. I've gone back to YouTube, as
And
you
that's
can
going
see
to
by the
include
YouTube
what's
stream.
called a support a creator system, which maybe you know
Yes.
from other video games.
Use
It
code
allows you to
TheRodas
support your favorite creator.
at the Epic Games Store.
The idea is that is be a wide way for pretty much any deserving creator to be able to work with us, get stuff from us, and get rewarded.
Hopefully I can
So
join
stay
their
tuned. We're
creator
gonna talk
program
a
like
lot more about
Fortnite's.
that in our next broadcast later.
No!
Later this month or next month.
Damn it. All right.
And I do need to wrap
fine.
up now, guys. So thank you so much for joining us.
Thank
wanna
you.
do us?
Hopefully
Thanks,
I can
everyone.
join that supporter creator program. It'd be sick so that my friends who do play the game, who buy
I
skins
think-
stuff like that,
You-
can
you okay for me?
support me.
Yeah, go for
I
it.
think some people here want to hear about Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yes, I do. Yes, I goddamn do.
So
Yes, I
we are
do.
going to let that happen and
Oh.
bring out Dave and Matt to tell you all about it. Thank you, everybody.
Foxy might go flying here very soon. Just gonna warn everyone. All right. All right, here we go. The meat and potatoes. What everyone's here for. Oh my god. Oh. Yes. Yes. Show me my boy.
Hello, PAX.
Isn't it awesome to be back here?
It's amazing to be back here. It's nice to see you, even though I don't see quite well. It's nice to see you in person. Also,
Yeah, whatever happened to his eye?
everybody, watching us online.
I've wondered that for a while.
And shout out to all the cosplayer. I've seen some of them. They're amazing.
Hello?
Especially Mr. Unknown
Right here?
somewhere there. Amazing. But I don't see anything, so, right?
After.
Yeah. All right. So, of course, being here is pretty special, and we're here.
Oh
it's
my God.
perfect that we're here to announce and to reveal a little bit more.
Here we go.
our
Here we go, chat.
Top requested of all time, of the
Yes.
history of Dead by Daylight, the top requested license.
Fuck you,
Yeah,
Jason.
So Five Nights at Freddy is our next chapter, as we've
Yes!
said. It is one of those crazy games. It's such an amazing story. They released about 10 years ago, just like we did. It was.
He's
one of the
had that
first
for
little indie
like a
horror
year or
games.
even more.
Today
so
it is a gigantic
I don't think it's an eye infection.
behemoth of a game and universe, actually. And we are thrilled to have Five Nights at Freddy's universe finally come into
Yes.
the fog.
Yes. As am I. Oh my God, I'm gonna fucking cry.
So of course, the team has had a blast
Bendy.
creating this chapter. It's such an
Let me put up
amazing
Bendy.
universe to explore. And I just wanted to say really quickly that we do
I gotta hold-
survey,
I gotta hold
we
Foxy.
survey our community to know what you want out of
Yes.
licenses and content.
Yes.
And we listen to it. And
I've always voted
Five
for
Nights at
FNAF.
Freddy's has been the top of the list for the longest time. So finally, it's here.
Ever since
So
survey
what are
started,
we
I voted
doing
for it.
with Five Nights at Freddy.
Yeah. Okay. So let's start and reveal our new killer. Let's
Yes.
let's show that
Yes.
bad boy.
Come on. Yes. Show me that key art. Show me that. So good.
You like that?
Okay. Well,
Sorry.
thank you for that. So I guess we made the right choice.
Yes, you did. Yes, you fucking
Yeah,
did.
it was obvious to us too. Of course, Springtrap is the ultimate villain of the series, and for the first time ever, you'll be able to be in the suit. Isn't that amazing? You'll be the killer. You'll be Springtrap.
I will be.
He will be
Springtrap
known
will
as
be
the
William Afton.
animatronic in our
Absolutely,
Yes!
Yes. So
The animatronic.
animatronic. Today we won't go into the power or the perks.
No.
Yeah, we're not
Ah.
revealing a lot, but we'll show some screenshots later. And if you watch closely, you might see something very interesting. We're adding on top of the killer a very interesting survivor and killer mechanic that's
And a
quite
map,
unique
and
to
a
this
map.
chapter
We're getting a
that
map.
will appear every time you play as Springtrap or that you face Springtrap. So you might get a clue about this. So obviously, we will reveal more of that in a
It's
couple
my
of
boy.
weeks in
He's
another
here.
stream.
He's finally here. He's finally in the
But
cave.
I want to say that the power and the perks are really authentic to the universe of Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh God, I knew I was gonna fucking
Now,
cry.
one of the other ways
I'm
that
such
we
a
like to
fucking
bring
loser.
authenticity to the content that we create is with cosmetics. of
Yes.
And there
Yes.
are gonna be a
Okay, so
few
hold on.
really cool ones as we release
Bingo.
this, but there's
Springtrap.
one we absolutely need
FNAF
to talk
Cosmetic
about today.
Collection.
A legendary outfit for Springtrap that we will have will be taken directly from the movie, and we're gonna show a little thing.
Oh! Holy shit! And it's fucking Matthew Lillard. Holy fuck! Oh my God! Look at it! Look at
So-
it!
Of course, you may have noticed on screen there, this is the Yellow Rabbit from the movie as portrayed by
Yes,
the
it is.
absolutely talented Matthew Lillard.
Yes.
So we,
Oh my God!
it's fine, get it out. Not only are we gonna have his pretty face in the game, but he
His
was
voice?
nice
His
enough
voice?
to record all the voiceover for the characters.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
That's exactly what I said when I heard that.
Oh my God!
Yeah. Hold on a sec. I do the stupidest thing ever. The way I get into this thing is I do like an ape thing. So hold on a sec.
Holy fucking shit!
Holly, holly, oxen free. Holly, holly, oxen free. Ready or not, here I come.
Holy fucking shit! Does that mean we might be able to get him for Ghostface as well then?
Fun.
Dude,
He is
dude,
such a cool
I'm
guy.
winning. I get the movie version and
So
game
as
version.
you've seen, there is no survivor in this chapter.
I'm fine with that.
But yeah,
I'm fine with that.
but
Survivor Cosmetics.
there is a map.
Yes, yes, there fucking is. Yes, there fucking is,
Yeah, thank
bro.
you. We couldn't do this without
support a
of course,
creator
the
program. I gotta
iconic
also put that.
location of Freddy Fazbear Pizzeria.
Dude.
You have things? Oh, yeah.
Look at it. Look at it. Oh my god. Indoor outdoor. It's indoor outdoor.
So we took inspiration from the first game. So you know. most
Holy
of it.
shit.
So instead of looking
It's
at
very
it
much
through
very
camera, you're actually
Entity
going to
overtaken
walk
like
in
RPD
it.
as well.
And it's filled
Look at the
with
animatronics.
Easter
Look at them in the
eggs,
back. Look at
surprises,
Freddy, Chica, and
of
Foxy.
course,
And
jump
sorry, and Bonnie.
scares.
Jump scares. Jump scares. The arcade. Holy shit. Look at it. It looks so good.
And there's also one fantastic. Oh well, I'll let you
Look
react
at them.
to this. a
Look
little
at my
bit more.
boys. Look at them. The ball pit. They have the fucking ball pit.
It is cool. It's an awesome
They heard you,
map. The
Infected.
team did great.
Bro.
Can't wait
Bro.
for you to.
I'm
play into it.
freaking out. I'm freaking out.
There's also something very, very cool, a quality of life feature that we're adding with this chapter.
Oh?
We will have a separate queue where you'll be able to go exclusively
To the map?
in this map.
Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. You're cooking. You're
And that's
fucking
something
cooking.
that's going to be
You are
present
cooking.
for every upcoming map in the future also.
Yeah, let us
I'm
know
gonna
if you
pass
actually
out.
like the feature, and
I'm
that's
gonna
what we'll
pass out.
do. All
I'm
right.
going to pass out.
I mean, if everybody
Oh my
hates it,
god.
we'll take it out. but
No, I love it. I love it. Keep it.
we
Mr.
try to
Cote.
listen, is what I'm saying.
I'm clutching Foxy so hard. You have
What
no
else?
idea.
Well, I think we're actually out of time on this
No.
one. So
No.
It's okay.
No.
There's going to be a big stream. Also, you should know, especially there might be a few people here who are big fans of Five Nights at Freddy that do not know Dead by Daylight so well yet. So go check out our socials, check our newsletter. We will be teasing quite a lot and giving a lot more information in the
Gods,
weeks
oh my
leading
gods,
up to
oh my
the
gods, oh my
actual
gods.
release. So right now,
I have a
Dave
lot
and
to record.
will scoot. Dave will
No.
be back later. Don't worry.
No.
And right now we'll leave the room to Rose and Eric to take you through some of the really cool collections coming this
There
year.
better be a FNAF one with it. Oh my god. Okay. We've got Game Springtrap and Movie Springtrap. We've got Matthew Lillard coming in and voicing it. Holy fucking shit, man. I am cooking.
What
I
is
am
it we're
winning.
removing?
This is
We're
my
removing
killer.
the map? No? Okay. I couldn't hear backstage.
Dude.
So
that
Five Nights at
FNAF map
Freddy's,
looks
huh?
sick.
Wow.
Oh my god. Oh my god, dude.
How do we follow that?
I have no idea.
Well,
It's gonna
I'll
be tough.
tell you how, Rose. With upcoming collections.
Dude.
See?
Dude, I'm so lightheaded.
Thanks for joining us, Rose. Rose is, as often as we can, we get her on stream to share the cool cosmetics that are planned, and today is no exception. So why don't we dive in, because this show is running
it
back
is very epic.
quickly. So speaking of very quickly, I want to remind people or let people know maybe for the first time, about a year ago, we did a community contest where people got to submit designs for
Yep.
killers and survivors. among
Two of them
other
are in the
things.
Rift currently.
And they've just started rolling out in this week's update. So I think we have a little image or video. Maybe. We got Jake Lone Wolf.
The Singularity skin is a
Jake
disappointment.
Lone Wolf outfit by Fairy Coon. Little Friend Badge
Fix
by
his-
Yuki
fix the
Yamato.
monitor. Put
and
the
Singularity
emoticon back on.
Desktop by It's Your Boy. You may have heard some discussion about the Singularity. That it's missing something on its face. Should we add the frowny face back to that?
Yes, absolutely.
Now we have to. I'm sorry.
Fine.
Absolutely.
This is how community people pressure the devs to do things.
Like, that was such a
Just
big
for
thing
you,
about
though.
the cosmetic,
For
and
you.
you guys got rid
Thank
of
you,
it.
Rose.
Like,
So we'll be doing that.
why
so
would you
stay
make that
tuned.
decision? I had it back. Thank you.
And,
Thank you for
we have
fixing
a
it.
bunch more winners that are going to be rolling out in Rifts throughout the year. So thanks again to everyone who submitted. We're going to be doing another one. Stay tuned. So, cosmetics. Sorry for shouting. So there's a really exciting one, Rose, that
Did I put movie skin?
you
Yeah,
know,
cosmetics from
taps
FNAF
into
movie.
maybe a video game relevant audience.
So,
FNAF
as you
skins.
guys might already
FNAF
know,
skins.
we love dark
FNAF
fantasy
skins.
at Dead by Daylight. As you
What?
can tell from our Fortune and Fog and Dungeons and Dragons
Oh, I think this is what
chapters,
was spoiled for me this
now
morning,
we're
which is
super
pretty
thrilled
huge.
to be inviting another incredible fantasy world into the world of Dead by Daylight. What?
I guess technically this isn't here. It's The Witcher.
Wow.
The Witcher is coming to Dead by Daylight. That's what got leaked and spoiled today.
There's evil here. Death hangs in the air.
which is pretty crazy that we're getting cosmetics for The Witcher. Collection and Chaos Shuffle for it. So yeah, The Witcher is coming.
The Witcher collection coming out on June 3rd.
June 3rd, very soon.
June 3rd. That is very soon.
So fans of The
Somebody is-
Witcher, of
somebody's
which I am
going,
one, you're one. I
oh my
hope we
God,
have some
yeah.
other. It sounds like we have some
Not
other Witcher fans
super
here.
horror, I would say, but
It's
we
a
already have Lara
cosmetic
Croft in the
collection
game,
of
so
6 new Witcher-themed outfits coming to the fog.
Exactly. And of the
Jesus.
6, there are 2 legendary outfits. The first one being the Leshen outfit for the artist.
Whoa, dude, Artist is just getting all the cool
and
skins.
of course, Geralt of Rivia outfit for Vittorio.
That makes sense. Damn, dude.
So
They look
one
good.
of the best parts of Geralt's
Dude,
outfit
Artist is just
that
eating.
it comes with a great new batch of voice lines recorded specifically by Doug Cockle, the character's
Whoa,
original
really?
voice actor.
Really? They got the
Shout
voice
out to
actor
Doug Cockle.
for
Any fans
Geralt?
of him? He's actually in attendance at PAX this weekend. I
That's
saw.
crazy,
He's down
bro.
in the signing area, so go meet him after the show.
That's insane.
That's not all. In
That's
the
not all.
collection, we also have very rare outfits for Yennefer,
Whoa. Kate is Yennefer
Ciri,
cooking. Sable as Siri? Fuck yeah, my
Triss
girl
Marigold.
Sable. Michaela's being Triss. Dude, they look great.
and
They look great.
Eridan.
Whoa. Holy fuck. Knights look so sick.
So stay tuned. We'll release more
Holy
info
shit.
on our socials later.
I might have to spend some money on this as
I actually
well.
didn't know we were going to show all those. That's great. We change things at the last minute a lot of times. So those look fantastic.
That's Matthew
I'm
Cote,
excited.
the guy
Just a note
that
about,
that
if
that
you're
was
wondering if
in the
deep
left
into
side
deep into this game
earlier. Matthew Cote
his
is now the
medallion,
license
Geralt's
director.
medallion, the eyes
They are
light up in
cooking.
the-
This is a
the
stacked
Witcher.
year.
That's not going to happen in our games because the entity doesn't want him to have kind of a
Suppresses all magical powers.
yeah. So in case people were worried about that, it's not happening. Okay, so
That's pretty huge
We
that we're getting
also
Witcher.
have some super cool Witcher-themed rewards attached to an upcoming
Oh,
Chaos
banners and
Shuffle
badges.
event coming out at the same time. And one of them
I'm gonna be playing Chaos Shuffle for this.
is this
Oh my fucking god!
amazing Geralt in the Tub player card.
So many people are gonna use that.
We couldn't talk about The Witcher without
Oh
sharing
my
this,
fucking
so
gods,
enjoy.
dude.
our requisite feet content has been met for the
Yep,
show.
I was gonna say. Beat lovers.
So yes, June 3rd is right around the corner.
That's
Get psyched.
hilarious.
But we still have some more to show you of other things. We're done with The Witcher for now, but other things. So our friend Matt, who you just saw, a tall guy, big bushy eyebrows back in the day, he did a TV show with the Boulet
Yeah,
Brothers.
the Boulet Brothers,
called
which should be
Dragula.
releasing a few weeks from
And
now.
they did a Dead by Daylight themed episode.
We
which
finally
was
be able to see the
flipping
skin?
Cool, and why not turn it around and now bring them into Dead by Daylight?
Yeah, it was super cool. I'm jealous of Matt. But they also have a video to talk to us about it.
All right.
This is Dracula. Antoine Thula. Your Queens of Darkness, the Boulet Brothers, and we are so excited about our crossover with Dead by Daylight.
It's been a while.
One of my
It's been a
favorite
while since this
episodes
was
of the show
announced.
is when we did our Dead by Daylight challenge, and our cast had to come up with looks worthy of
been
becoming
like 6
a
months.
new killer skin in Dead by Daylight.
The Boulet Brothers collection will feature 2 outfits. The first is the iconic outfit for the Huntress, modeled after the winning design for that episode. The second is the Boulet Brothers artist outfit for the
Are we
artist,
gonna get exposed
which is
titties
a
like that?
mix of both of us.
Oh, the
Keep
artist.
an eye out for that
Dude, the
collection
artist is
releasing
getting
on
all the
July
goddamn
8th.
skins.
We'll see you in the fog.
That's okay. So we're not gonna see it, I guess. But dude, artist is getting everything.
Look at that.
Oh, there it is. Okay. So no exposed titties, but I
Couple
know
of
my buddy
concepts
Cal is
here
gonna
of what
really
you
like
just
that.
saw.
Whoa! Holy crap!
And we're going to keep it rolling because this show doesn't have a limited time. So next up
Yeah,
is something
limited
from
time.
the extended world of Dead by Daylight.
Yep.
What can you tell us about this one?
Frank Stone.
So last year, Supermassive Games released the casting
Are we
of
finally
Frank
getting
Stone,
cosmetics for
which
Frank Stone?
explored the origins of a brand new killer. This year, Frank Stone in his
Oh God! Jesus,
in
that
his
person's excited.
transformed state will be entering the entity's trials as a cool new legendary outfit for the Trapper.
Hey, there we go. I was wondering
You
when that
can
was gonna
look
happen.
for the Frank Stone's champion outfit to be released in September.
Spoiler alert, by
And
the way,
just
for
as a
anyone who
note,
hasn't
if
played the
you played
game.
the game, you know that's a screenshot from the casting of Frank Stone. It's not an in-game shot just yet from Dead by Daylight, but that is what it's based
Okay.
on. So stay tuned.
That's
for
a good
that
skin. That's something
one.
that a lot of people have been
All
waiting
right,
for.
last
So
one. Oh, actually, before
People
I go
thought
on,
he was gonna
in
be a
case you
killer.
haven't played the casting of Frank Stone, which I think you should, it is now 80% off right now.
no, Trapper
No
is not
excuse not to buy
Bing
it.
Bong. That's
Go
Wraith.
play that amazing
Trapper is
game.
the poster boy. Like literally,
Shout
when
out
you
to
look at the
Supermassive.
poster
We
for
love
Dead by Daylight,
Okay,
he's
last
that
one
killer.
that Rose has brought for us today is adding some new outfits to an existing fan favorite collection.
Yep, we're adding 2 new outfits to the Tomb Raider collection.
Oh, really? Okay.
Both of which are releasing on August 5th. The first one is Lara's classic ensemble, which
Don't we already
is
have
the
that?
iconic
Tomb
look.
Raider.
Oh, okay. My buddy Scott gonna be real happy about that.
Yep, this is the iconic look that started it all for Tomb Raider, and we're super happy to be bringing it to Dead by Daylight. We'll also be adding in another outfit, but we'll be sharing more news about that in the future.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Wasn't ready yet. Just stay tuned.
Fans will recognize it though.
That's true. Get hype. Thank you so much, Rose. I told you this would be fine.
Dude, the fact
FNAF
that
is a
Laura
big deal, but these are a
is
big
getting
deal too, right, guys?
her actual original skin is huge. I'm gonna have to definitely call up my buddy Cal.
So there's plenty of other collections that are still going to be releasing. We just don't have a million years on the show to show you all of them. So stay tuned. Check out Dead by
Damn you.
Daylight, our social media, and you can catch them there. And now, Rose, I will bid you adieu. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, everyone.
You did great, Rose.
Folks, now you get to spend a minute with me. I'm sorry.
I-
So we are here for Dead by Daylight's 9th anniversary, but we are also Behavior, a game studio that does other things. And we thought, why not
Oh?
just take just a minute to tell you about something cool that we're doing
Another
outside
game?
of Dead by Daylight.
Another game?
There is a desire from ourselves to help out and publish other smaller horror games where we
Oh,
can.
are they gonna be a publishing like
and
company
the
now?
first foray
Like a
into
fully
that
one?
is with an amazingly cool little game, and it's called It Has My Face.
Interesting.
Not my face, don't worry. So it is a first-person roguelite set in a dystopian city, and within the city you have to find and kill your own clone.
Oh, okay.
If the clone doesn't kill you first. It Has My Face started as a game jam creation by
Right.
Nightbite
Foxy, you're
Studios,
gonna
which
go
is
back on the
2
mic arm.
people. And in fact, they have recorded
Okay.
a little message for us today just to introduce
Oh,
themselves.
man.
So let's go to that.
My head hurts.
Hello everyone, I am Salih, founder of Nightbite Games and the lead developer of It
My
Has
head
My
hurts
Face.
so much.
The game actually started as a jam game around a team of clones.
So no,
and the response was
no
amazing.
specific announcement
After
of
the jam, I
it.
kept
Dude, I
working
almost
on
got
it
a
for
bingo.
years,
I
and
just
later
needed
my
Twitch
brother
drops.
joined the
If Springtrap
project.
was one
We are a
thing
tiny
over,
team
or
making
Sparta
this
Critter was one
really
thing over, I would have
unique and
gotten a
awesome
bingo.
game with lots of love. So I hope you enjoy the game as much as we
It also
do
looks like
making
he
it every
doesn't
day.
have a fire axe as
Thank you for
weapon.
your
So
support and stay tuned for more news.
after the stream, I'm gonna go back into their VOD and just take a look closer at the FNAF stuff. Maybe even see if they have like a forum post for it, so I can take a look closer. Because they said that there's a hint to a bit of his power in there. This looks quaint. I missed it. Was this single player or multiplayer? Okay. Also, if somebody wants to go back and clip me absolutely just crying, I will put that on my socials. I'll put it on YouTube and Instagram and all that stuff. If someone wants to go back and clip that.
All right.
Me just absolutely just crying and freaking out. But
So you can actually head to Steam right now if you want to check out the demo of It Has My Face and wishlist it. It's going to be in early access
try it out.
later this year.
I'll try it out.
One last thing from the extended world of Behavior.
Okay.
Who has heard of Red Hook Studios, the creators of Darkest Dungeon?
I have.
Yeah.
This is one of Otz's
Well,
favorite games.
They are also doing their anniversary stream today from PAX. It is later
Really?
today, in fact, the anniversary for Darkest Dungeon 2. It's at 6 p.m. right here from PAX if you want to check it out. It's not at PAX. I'm lying, but it's today. I'm at PAX, and my brain is melted.
That's fair.
Red Hook's second anniversary.
They didn't
stream for
announce when the
Darkest Dungeon 2 is
PTB
at 6
was.
p.m. Eastern Time.
I just realized
and
that.
You can check it out on Twitch at Red Hook Studios. I believe we're even going to be hosting it on
Dude,
our
I'm
own
gonna have to
channel,
record
so
so
if you're
much.
lazy, you can just stay
Holy
here.
fuck.
And that's your Eric Pope interlude. We're going to get back to the fun action now with Dave Richard. Dave, come out here.
So I'm gonna have to make a video on explaining who Springtrap is and stuff like that. So,
Hi, Dave.
all right,
Oh,
choose your own
I'm gonna readjust
chapter. The
myself.
thing that's very
Hi, Dave.
weird.
Hello.
All right, Dave. We got a clock counting us down, so we're gonna zip through this. But this is
Yeah,
an
they've
awesome
got
one.
10
this
minutes.
one is my personal favorite thing of the entire show. And
As it should, yes.
It is. So it's a new original chapter coming.
Yep.
A new killer, new survivor,
Yes.
and that's kind of all we know.
Yeah, we don't know anything about this chapter because you have not created it yet.
Interesting. Okay.
Interesting.
What does that mean?
Copying me? Yeah, so it's like a choose your own adventure type thing then.
What does that mean, Dave?
Yeah, okay. Okay, so obviously we have an amazing community. They have a lot of creativity. We've seen it in, homemade killers and some pitches online, how to balance the game, everything. So
Okay.
we want to be able to create a chapter from scratch with all of you, building every step from pre-production to the end of the process.
Yeah, so it's going to lead us up to our 10th anniversary. It's going to be an awesome experience that we're going to go.
That's
It's a
interesting.
long experience, too. We really want you to experience what it's like to build a whole chapter. So, Dave, I'm super excited about this. How did this idea germinate and come about?
Well, we've been thinking about it for quite a bit. We wanted to make sure that we could do this right. And I think we found the right format.
I think so. So, do you want to talk about the format, or do you want to tease it a little more?
I guess. Okay. So basically, what we want to
What we
do
got? What we
is
got?
we will not go just, hey, let's get comments online and do something people suggest. We want to make sure
Good.
that we give you the
I would
right
hate that.
choices to build this so that we end up with something extraordinary
And
that
that's
everybody
coherent,
will love.
I would hope.
And so we are using a choose your own adventure format for this. Matt is like, ooh,
Exactly what I
he's
said.
impressed backstage. Thank you, Matt.
We have some folks here who are pretty young, might not know what Choose Your Own Adventure is.
That's
so,
also true.
I mean,
there's a
if
lot
you
of
don't know
youngins
what
that
it
wouldn't
is,
know.
It's basically a series of book, and you read a story. There's a great narrative, and then you have a choice to make at every page that will bring you either to the dungeon, to open a door, and then you go to that other page of the choice
Okay.
you've made until you die horribly or get out of the book. So we want to do something similar for building the character. So a strong narrative that will bring you into the
Okay.
creation of these creature, killer, survivor, whatever.
And so every week or 2 or 3, depending on how busy Dave is, you as a community get to vote on certain choices to build from step by step each of these characters.
Absolutely.
So I think the community is probably going to make something special with their choices and pretty wild. Do you want to kind of give an example of what they might look like, those choices?
Yeah, absolutely. So let's
is
take
so
a killer,
confusing.
for example. We would start with the eye-level fantasy of who this character is. So, for example, we might ask, would you prefer to have a killer that's grounded into reality? Would you prefer a supernatural
Okay.
character, otherworldly character? And so we have these eye-level fantasy, and then based on the top vote, we move on to, in the story. And so we would define a little bit more precisely. So for example, if the top vote is supernatural, then maybe the other choice would be, is it an undead character? Is it a person that has occult supernatural powers? And so on until we'll define it, the whole fantasy, the narrative, and of course the power as well.
Okay.
And so we're going to do the same for Survivor, right?
Absolutely. Of course, Survivor don't have powers, but they have perks to define. They have a rich backstory. Why do we empathize with them? So you'll get to forge this story, what relationship they have and how it defined this survivor.
Yeah, so essentially you'll be in game, you see, oh, I got a new choice to make this week. You go and vote, and then maybe the next week or the next time we check in a couple weeks, you'll see the results of your previous vote. Okay, now we have an otherworldly killer, and then you move on from there. Is that right?
That's absolutely right. You got it. But there is a twist. So just like in the Choose Your Own Adventure books, of course, you can always peek at the different choice to cheat to get the best thing you want for you.
Okay.
So in our process, we'll have twists like this. One, for example, is a change your fate mechanic. So we will always
that's
give
smart.
you the
That's
batting
smart.
choice of the top winning choice that you voted on and the runner-up. So you'll be able to see all of these different possibilities, and maybe we'll change path along the way. So there's a lot of question there. There's a lot of steps, and for killers right now, as we designed this, we're over 1,000 different possibility of ending killers. So
Jesus
it's going to be pretty
Christ.
exciting.
You should see the crazy flowchart Miro board he's built. It's amazing. So the idea is to take
We've got 5
all these
minutes
folks
left for
through
this.
the whole production cycle, yeah?
Yeah, so pre-production, we start with fantasy, teams, etc. And then when we finish this, we won't stop for production. We will involve you in production as well. So anytime that usually in a chapter creation, we get to decide
just opening up
which
Twitter so I
outfit,
can
which
get stuff
weapon is
ready.
gonna use, we see different concept and we choose the best one. We will involve you into that. So, for example,
okay.
for
I'm
the
gonna have to
killer's
do
weapon,
that.
we would
Let's
show
see.
you 3 different concepts of weapons with lore attached, the reasoning why the killer would use this, and you will vote on the one you want in the final product.
Okay.
Yep. It's a big experiment that I'm psyched to take you through because you might actually learn something along the way about how flippin' complex game development is, but we want you to take the ride with us for once instead of just waiting for the result. So I think this will be cool.
We'd love to be able to have more PTBs along the way too, so that you can also play the prototypes, which is something that you don't usually see.
Yep. So, whoa, Matt's excited.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
okay.
So the idea is, our 10th anniversary, almost a yearish from now, is all about you, the community. So that's a really nice thematic way to build up towards it throughout the year. Yeah.
Absolutely. So it's going to take a while. It's going to be a super nice
Just opening
adventure.
stuff up
Can't wait
after
to see
this.
what you will
Don't mind
choose,
me.
what you will build. We've done some internal tests, and every time we ended up with a different concept, which was amazingly interesting. And yeah, we want to have this available for our 10th anniversary year, so sometime in 2026.
Yeah, it's been super fun testing it internally. Dave's essentially been our dungeon master as we create this new character. It's super cool. So, right, we're not going to wait too long to get started.
Matthew Lillard is
Just
trending
hang
on
tight
Twitter. This
another
is crazy.
couple weeks, and our first vote will roll out, and then we'll just go on from
Really?
there.
Super
We can
quick
do
then.
Pretty much what we want. We keep coming up with questions during this process, like, oh, what should we do for this? And the answer keeps coming back, well, whoa, let's let the community choose. So right down to the name of the chapter, we're talking about
Okay.
everything. So we'll see you out there.
So keep an eye out on our socials so that you know when it starts and you get to vote on the first choice.
Awesome.
Sorry about that. That was
Thank
Matthew
you, Dave,
Lillard.
Hey, no problem.
for joining us one more time. Thank
Thank
you.
you, Pax.
Thank you, Dave. All right, I've got some stuff ready to take a look at.
We're shockingly on time, and that means I get to make a merch shout out.
Yep, we've got anniversary
Let's
merch.
see that merch, folks.
Pretty cool merch.
Matt's making his way out here. You can maybe still get some, so it's not this one, the merch down at the booth, but that's selling out fast. And this you can get on the shop right
That's
now.
pretty cool.
On the DBD shop.
I wonder if they're gonna have IRL merch
so, yeah,
for
hi,
FNAF.
Matt. Why are you here?
Hey, we are at the end of the show. Thank you so much for everyone for joining us.
Why are you
Normally,
here,
this
Matt?
is
So
the
this
bit
this
of
guy's
the show if
the
you've watched
licensing guy,
anniversary once or twice,
Kamori.
where you figure, oh, there's got to be something that comes after, right?
Yeah.
But in this case, we've tried to do things a little differently this year. So
Because we heard Gorgiro was going to attend, and we're like, cancel it. Let's not do anything special for this one.
So
Uh,
if you've paid very
It's a bad
close attention to the show, you will notice that we've already told you what the license coming after Five Nights at Freddy's is. So
you already told them throughout the show.
yeah,
Wait.
there's been a bunch of clues hidden throughout our broadcast, a bunch of hints.
What?
So I want you to put on your tinfoil hats. Polly, we're looking at you.
Polly,
And
you're on
then
vacation,
give
Polly,
us our
but
best speculations and theories on what you think it is. Actually, anybody here knows?
what? Shrek?
Shrek is what was shouted from the crowd if you're watching at home.
I think Shrek is in the maybe pile.
He's not even joking.
I'm gonna have to scrub through this on my
So,
own
yeah.
time to see.
Go on our socials, tag us, and
Yeah.
give us your best
Yeah.
speculations and your best
Yeah,
guesses.
Paul is
We
currently
will
with
let
his
you know if you were
mother-in-law.
right.
We
Go
heard-
back,
He
watch
told
the
me this
show.
morning.
We heard they like teasers, right? So let's do some teasing of what the next chapter is
There you
instead
go.
of just shouting it at you on a stage.
I mean, we could scrub through it right after this, real quick. Scrub through this VOD.
Shout out to the Binding of Isaac, actually. They were just talking about us on Twitter, yeah.
Wait, really?
But it's not that.
Yeah, I would
You're
assume
not
it's not by
supposed
I
to-
shouldn't say that, but
no,
it's
you're
not
not supposed to. All right, well, one last time, thank you again
Yeah.
so very much.
Hell of a show. Hell of a show. Holy fuck. I am exhausted. I am drained.
It's been an absolute pleasure, Boston, Massachusetts. We do have another stream coming shortly. We'll announce the date when we can to reveal
Motherfuckers.
the specifics of the Five Nights at Freddy's chapter, how the gameplay
Yes,
works
please.
and all that.
Definitely going to be
Stay
streaming that
tuned.
as well.
And come see us at the booth afterwards.
Polly might be home
yeah,
for that.
We'll be happy to hug and shake hands.
So
everybody.
we did not get a
Cheers.
bingo. Yeah, screw the Rick and Morty thing. So we did not get a bingo. All right. So let me go ahead and pull some of this stuff up here. Okay. So give me 1 second here, chat. Okay, here we go. So we've got some screenshots here of the map. And they did say that we'd get a little hint, a tease at his power here. Also, we did not get a bingo, so let me go ahead and disable this bingo card. Okay, there we go. All right. We've got balloons everywhere. We've got the original 3 here. Foxy's should be over here on this side. Pallets. Here, Foxy, you got to move. All right, lovely lady. Let's see if we can figure anything out here. We've got a hole through the ceiling. Does that mean that there's a second floor to this? So it does look like it's just the original pizzeria, which I'm completely fine with. I was fine with this. I would have loved to have like an amalgamation of the different locations, but I'm fine with there just being a complete pizzeria. Also, let me play some music in the background so it's not just dead silence. I should definitely do that, shouldn't I? That'd be very smart, right? Give me a second here. Let me do FNAF movie song 1 hour, because it's just eerie to not have anything. All right, there we go. I can't. Can you tell anything regarding the power? They said like if we look closely at this, we could see the power. I don't see anything there. But we've also got this. We got this screenshot here of Matthew Lillard. He's got a knife. He's got a huge fucking knife. That was grayed out on the roadmap. What was grayed out on the roadmap? Hold on. Let me just type in Dead by Daylight. Whoops, misspelled that. Those letters? Oh. You might be right. Hold on, I'm trying to get everything. Okay, let me see if I can pull up the roadmap here. Oh, we've also got the trailer. Definitely gonna want to, hold on. Hold on. Okay. Crap. All over the place. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Where is the roadmap? Where is it? I mean, you never know. They were hinting it throughout the thing. So I'm trying to find the goddamn roadmap. Did nobody take a screenshot of the roadmap? Okay, what if I just type in roadmap? Come on, tweet. There it is. Okay. Okay. Oh, Schmuckles. Thank you, Schmuckles. You've saved me. Okay. All right. So here's the roadmap. They teased the next licensed chapter with the 2 survivors already, they said. Two new survivors. There are letters that are kind of fucky. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna bring out my notepad and write this down. So we've got. So looking at the main roadmap, the first thing we have is E. E. O. N. E. S. W. H. O. That spells out to E. O. and S. Who? Oh wait, but there's more at the bottom as well. Shit. Okay, hold on. Let's do this again, lovely lady. Shit. Okay, so E. O. N. E. I. Look at the months. Oh fuck, the months are so. God damn it. E. O. T. N. E. S. W. H. H. O. But then there's also these ones at the bottom as well. So let's see. I guess I'd go before the S. I. And then V would go before the H. And then E is the last one. Eotenisvio. I got the 2 H's in March. I got the H in March, H in chapter. Yeah. Let me look up an unscrambler. Word unscrambler. Gotta use my FNAF skills to test. Word unscrambler. Okay, let's see. What does this unscramble to? So the 8-letter word we get is tweenies? No, that... Like, it says listing all valid words for the letters. And the options I have are tweenies, toonies, weenies, ethenes, ethenos, evanes, histone, histone. Like, it's doing 8-letter words, 7-letter words, 6-letter words. I don't know if this is it. Eight-letter words made by unscrambling the letters make up Noho Wish. Oh, all right. Enjoy your work, lovely lady. Noho Wish, tweenies, toonies, and weeniest. So I don't know. I'm not sure. Unless I'm missing more letters, but I'm not seeing more, but... Wait, there's an L underneath there as well. I missed the July L. E? So it's after the E, so there's actually an L in there. Okay, let's see. Eleventh, Nosewheel, Novelties, Televiews, and Wheelius are the 9-letter words that you get with it. I'm not sure. But here, let's keep looking at FNAF stuff real quick. So, we've got this. We've got Matthew Lillard.
Yeah. Hold on a sec.
Hey, Nat, you missed it. You missed the entire thing.
The way I get into this thing is I do like an ape thing. So hold on a sec.
I cried. I can confirm I cried. Also, thank you for the sub, Nat. I don't know if that went off because of Restream. But thank you for the 3 months. I appreciate it. I don't know if that went off. Did that go off? I don't know if Restream blocked that or not. I'm not sure. Real quick though, YouTube, that's gonna be it for me. If you wanna watch me pour over these things for longer, you can catch me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Rodas, link in the description below. But for YouTube, that's gonna be it for now. Thank you all for tuning in. Have a good morning, afternoon, and evening. Bye, everyone. All right. We should still be live on Twitch.